Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of RLCraft Dregora. So in this episode, we're going to start off by, of course, looking at the mega weapon, but we're gonna do one thing before that. So we need to get a potion called the Cure, and to get Cure, you need thick potions, which are made up of bone mushroom spores, which grow on bone blocks from bone mushroom spores. So I have a farm of them going in the actual nether right now, and hopefully we'll be able to get a ton of these nice handy potions of curing, which will remove all negative potion effects. And the reason why we need that is because I don't necessarily want to make the crazy particular armors, and the reason for that is, while yes, the large critical hits for armor toughness are a little bit better, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but potentially it might be better to stick with Dragon if I have Cure and if I have Potions of Diamond Skin, which are the other potion that I'm going to work on in a second, which is made out of a diamond block, and then we need glowstone to upgrade it to a potion level 2. And the reason why I'm making so many of these is because we're actually going to need quite a few of them. And I can extend the duration nearly infinitely with the different wines and stuff that I've also been working on. But it's not perfect, and we may need to reapply, and there's probably going to be some things that clear all effects from us. So it's always worth giving a nice check. Do I have any extra potions in the potion chest, or did they all get deleted when the Sussy Berry? They all got deleted when the Sussy Berry exploded. You know, quick recommendation, when Sussy Berrying, no. Just no. They've ruined so many good villagers that I've had over the time that I've been here, and I just don't want more to pass away. Because, you know what? Sometimes you're just trying to take a thumbnail, and sometimes Sussy Berrying. And I just want to say, no thank you, I'm good. But regardless, we need to get a ton of these potions of diamond skin up to level 2, and then from there we should be able to start working on our actual goal for this episode, which is in fact going to be the best nunchucks in the game as of right now, from what I can tell based on the math. And this is from a spreadsheet, which I may or may not have linked in the description. If it's not linked in the description, put a comment down, and I'll try and add it. I don't know if I'll remember. I've been pretty busy with finals recently, so just, yeah, that's been a thing. But it's going to be pretty cool, and so I hope you guys will stick around. I'm also going to be making a secondary video just to kind of explain the math and everything that goes along with it from how I understand it. And I could be wrong, this is for base RLCraft and not necessarily Dregora. I don't know fully what has changed since then, but we're gonna be testing some stuff out, seeing how well it works, and, you know, going through that process. Regardless, we got all our diamond skin, we'll just chuck it in there, and now we're actually going to do the enchant. So, first off, Iced Dragon Bone Nunchucks. Second, Supreme Sharpness 5. So, we're going to take Supreme Sharpness 5, it's going to go straight onto here. It's going to cost us 20 XP levels. Then we're going to take Rune Piercing capabilities and Clear Skies Favor 6. And plop that on, and it should cost us 30. Yep, perfect. And for that, I've got a ton of XP tomes, so that now we can go, now we're level 32, so we can easily apply that to this guy. Then from here, we're going to take the next book, which is Ash Destroyer 5, Adept 3, Vampirism 2, Lifesteal 2. And we're going to apply it, which is going to cost us another 30, which is why we have a couple extra tomes. I made double the tomes that I would technically need, so that I wouldn't have to worry. Regardless, So now we've got all those guys on. Next is going to be Supreme Fire Aspect 2, Purging Blade 5, Curse Possession, and Unbreaking 3. And the reason why we have Curse Possession on here, this one should, again, cost us 30. And the reason why we have all of those on there, including Curse of Possession, is to make it so that we can't actually remove it from our inventory. Next, we're going to put upgraded potentials on it to reset the rolls so that we can actually continue to put enchants on it, which is going to cost us 10 XP levels. And then from there, we put on Swifter Slashes 5, then Advanced Looting 3 and Sublect English 4, then Arc Slash Combo 3, Atomic Deconstructor 2, Parry, then Viper Envenomed and Advanced Mending. So, first off, let's get started with this guy, which should cost us 20, which is perfect. Then, this one should cost us 22. And the next ones will be 30 exactly, ideally. Perfect, 30. And last one is going to be 30. And so, now we have the most optimal nunchuck in the game. It took us 7 books with a total of let me do the math real quick. So 100 and then 100, 170, 192, a total level of 222, which overall is not very bad, not at all. Especially considering that now we can re-roll it until it gets legendary, which, you know, hopefully won't take too long. Although, I did get quite unlucky last time. Graceful, don't need graceful. Vicious, sharp, thin, short, bulky, keen, worthless, sweeping, rusted, pokey, worthless, bulky, sweeping, graceful, bulky, clumsy, then legendary. Perfect. Okay, and this is going to be our new weapon for the time being. Because there is technically one thing that could be potentially better, and that's going to be the Sentient Greatsword. But for now, that's what we're going to leave it at. Of course, there are more things I could put on our armor, but right now, we're pretty darn good. Strength and Vitality is one of the best enchants, and we got it off rip, which is kind of crazy. Also been working on getting some wine stuff taken care of, because, well, wine and the Wildberry wine, which we're at 7.6 of, which is not ideal, because it seems to be stagnating at 7.6. Our current wine is at 0.98, so we're gonna just keep going. Hopefully we get a good roll on that one. And our cider is at 0.61 because I started really low because I didn't want to potentially have to go and just do a ton of rerolls, because it's just better to go through the time and get it nice and slow and steady just to win it. And I'm collecting a bunch of extra stuff just so that I can have a ton of wine once we get it to that full 1.0 mark, which is going to take a while. But that's for another episode. Right now, what we're going to be doing is we need to fight a Ebon Cacodemon. And for that, we need a Soul Key. And for that, I should have the Wither Skeleton stuff over here. And we're going to go get another Nether Star. I did take some of the base structures that were around the area, and I farmed them for everything they were worth for Wither Skeleton Skulls. I fought 3 additional Withers off camera because I wanted to make sure that we could achieve everything we possibly could. So, let's get you down, and you down. And, you know what, let's test out the new weapon. Let's test out the new weapon, you know? It does a little bit of damage, I must say, but it's not, you know, it's not too crazy. It just does a little bit, but we also can't lose it, even when throwing power is increased, which is great. Curse of Possession is one of those things that's, like, the best. because you just can't lose it now, so nothing can get it removed from you. But we did get the nether star now that we need in order to make ourselves the soul key, right? Yeah, the soul key, and that is going to be a couple diamonds, our soul gazer, which I know I have somewhere. Don't know where I left it though. Hopefully I didn't throw it somewhere and destroy it. Although I probably did because I'm stupid. I'm stupid head. Or it could be in the backpack that I lost. It's probably in the backpack that I lost. So we're gonna have to make another one of the soul gazers, which is bones, gold, and diamonds. Just one diamond though. 4 gold and 4 bones. 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. Okay, and then we get ourselves the soul gazer, and we get ourselves the soul key. Still have the soul gazer, which is nice. And what I can do is we're just gonna use the default soul key for now. But we're gonna need ourselves some casual diamond blocks and some obsidian. And we're gonna fight a couple different people. And then we're gonna need to find another structure. But, you know, for now, this is how it's gonna be. We're just gonna come over here. We're gonna go into the nether for this, because I think you can only do it in the nether. Not 100% certain though, but, you know, it makes sense if we could only do this in the nether. I do have a flint and steel on me, so I don't need to worry about it breaking the portal. Of course, melee weapons are far inferior to, you know, the good weapons. And we also need to get ourselves an ender dragon slain before we do a crazy much more. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. 1. Can you guys not? 1, 2, 3, and then we go 4 and 5. Then this 1, 2, and then we go you, we go you, we go you, we go you. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to like cease, please. Where am I getting burned from? This is obnoxious because I just can't see where I'm getting hit from. But, you know, maybe it was that guy. It was probably that guy. The nether is just not one of the fun places. It's a little lame, to be honest, just because there's not much to really do in here. But thankfully we can use it to take care of some other things. So, you, and then we go you, and that's going to be that. This goes in the middle, and then we need to make the Ebon Kako demon. Now, hopefully, okay, we got the demonic soul stone, which is good. That's the main thing we were even after, so I'm happy that we didn't lose it. Although that explosion was a little bit unfortunate. It could have been a little bad, but not too worried. I think I am gonna need to go and get out of here now, and I'm gonna need to find the end. I'm probably gonna do that next episode, because I don't really, I might just find it off camera, because it might be just too long of a thing for an episode, but I mean, you know, hey, I'm making long episodes, long videos. Who really cares? I'll probably just make next episode finding that. But now that we got the demonic soul stone, I don't need to worry about that. So I'm happy. Because we need that in order to fight Rahovart, which is going to be another one of the bosses that we need to take care of. But while we're here, let's just drink up a little bit. Let's... You know, let's refill our water, reinsert that, let's get some sleep. And then what we can hopefully do is, let's chuck that away. And let's go fight ourselves some big dragon dudes. So, if I look here, I've been out a little bit of a ways, but there is a big dragon. And the reason I know this is because I was caving, and this is quite far away, by the way. And I found ourselves a fun little doohickey. Now, this indicates a tier 5 dragon, which is probably just right down there. And what we're gonna do to this tier 5 dragon is we're gonna just casually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. While he's escaping. That's lame. Well, bro, you really just did that to me? I can't insta-kill him yet, which is obnoxious, but I guess I could... Yo, rock dude, come on, bro. Broski. We're gonna go fight a big dragon dude. Where you go? Oh, he's right over there. Perfect. Well, that wasn't actually too hard. It was just really that he decided to run away like a little baby boy. Okay, let's, okay, I don't need to do that. What we're gonna do is, I mostly just need the skull. We did get a dragon egg from it. Wait, we got 2 dragon eggs from it. Interesting. Stage 4? What the? How do we get a stage 4 from... Okay. I thought only stage 5s had those nests, but apparently I was greatly mistaken. Where did we come from? It was over here in the ground. There was a big hole. Yep, right here. That's what I thought. What's the rock that's making the beating wings sound? So, we should be able to just drop down. I need a tier 5, though. Which, you know, ideally we get a tier 5 somewhere. And I don't think these guys have anything crazier than, you know, the other people's. But I know they do have some obsidian. And obsidian, nice, because then we can fight more dudes. Because obsidian is needed for all of the summoning altar things. Slightly luckier. A lucky clover from artifacts. Cool. I don't actually need more manuscripts, because I'm not really gonna do any of the things that we would use them for. But regardless, we're gonna do this real quick. So, I do believe my wavestone, it was not here. There's a gap over here. That's where my waystone was, right? Yeah, okay, perfect. So, then we teleport to the nether big dragon. We're gonna teleport you here. And we should be able to just go into this one. And do it like we actually are supposed to. This one looks a little bit bigger, which means that we should be able to... I don't know if it's dead. It's not dead yet. Oh, well, it's definitely dead now. You know, I would have liked to be able to see, but it wasn't the worst situation we could have been in, so I'm not disappointed. a gray dragon, which is interesting. It looks very... Okay, we got 3 dragon eggs out of 2 dragons. Very, very intriguing. Was this one at least a stage 5? Because I think it... Yes, stage 5. Perfect. Oh... Hallelujah. Okay, so we got a stage 5 dragon. Dope. The reason why we need that is stage 5 dragon skull is used in making ourselves the fire dragon eye, which we need a ring of enchanted eyes for, which is a golden carrot, which is thankfully not too hard. We also need a couple glowing gems and glowing powder, which is just those guys, and those guys aren't too crazy difficult, but we're going to teleport home real quick. Which is going to take us to the waystone and teleport actually home. Our pet's definitely dead. Dismiss you real quick. Recall potions can stay there, but I should have enough glowing stuff for it. So we need 1 of you per, so 1, 2, 3 of you get converted. And then I need 4 blocks of diamonds, which is half of my current blocks of diamonds, but not half of all of my diamonds. Okay. And I gotta make more. I don't have enough of the glowing gems. Okay, that's fine. A quick little fire dragon stage 4 skull on the wall real quick. You'll love to see it. Some more fire dragon scales, some more bones. I don't really need the bones anymore. I don't really need any of the the dragon stuff anymore other than the tier 5 skulls, because the tier 5 skulls are kind of nice. But, you know, we'll keep them because they're nice, you know? You can go there, you can go there, same with the emerald. And for the glowing ingots, we're gonna need silver, blaze powder, and glowstone. So, silver, glowstone, and I should have a bunch of blaze rods. Perfect. Hopefully make ourselves a couple more of you guys, which will give us the couple more glowing gems we need, and that's all of them. And now I need another one of glowing ingots, which I think my limiting resource right now is going to be blaze powder, but I should have extras in here. I do. Okay, perfect. You'll love to see it. 8, and then I need you guys, and we can craft up a couple more glowing ingots, which is perfect for what we need. Glass bottle. Oh shoot, I lost all my recall potions too. That's not great. I'll need to make a bunch more. I'll work on that off camera though. But Fire Dragon Eye is gonna be diamond swords. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of you guys. And then I'm going to need the Ring of Enchanted Eyes, which is going to cost us a whopping 4 silver, glowing ingot, and a golden carrot, which should be 1 gold. 1 silver. Wait, 4 silver. And then a carrot. Where carrot at? I should have 1 carrot remaining. Yep, I do. Hooray. Okay, perfect. So we got golden carrotize that carrot. I could be using golden carrots as food, which might be a play, but I'm not certain that I want to do that. Regardless, we're gonna get you, and then we're gonna get the fire dragon's eye. And fire resistance plus night vision. Quite nice. So now we need to actually find a way to replace our emerald ring with the fire dragon eye. I think for re-rolling, it's gonna be, what will it be to re-roll you? It's gonna be glowing ingots. It is. We insta got arcane. Arcane's not the one we want though. Arcane is not the one we want, but we'll take it for now. I'm gonna have to farm stuff up for glowing ingots so that we can get better stuff for this guy, but we're gonna, for now, go check out our little doohickey-doo that I found before, which is going to be a little underground village that I found that I have not explored yet. So, let's go... I'm gonna go this way. So, chest with... Holy... Okay, we got a little bound scroll. Ender pearls I need... Actually, I don't need ender pearls anymore. I have enough enchanting stuff for now. But what I will do is just little stairs up. I don't actually know if there's anything in here. Rebanded apple juice. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, is there anything actually worth it in this structure, or is there like nothing? Because what I know I need to find is a brutal merchant, and I know that I need to find brutal coins to trade with the brutal merchant, and I know that I don't know where to find brutal coins other than in the brutal tower or opening the crates. But I do know for certain that they are in there, that they're just rare. I've just gotten very unlucky. Regardless, let's just head out, and potentially there's more this way. Some underwater stuff. It doesn't look like there's much in here. It just looks like a little underground, abandoned, place with villagers, so you know, maybe we don't spend a ton of time in here. I don't know. If you guys know that that's somewhere important, let me know. I just don't fully understand it or know, so it's hard to know what to do when you don't know what's going on. Another thing that I know I need to do is max out my melee damage skill, which I know it seems a little stupid. Same with Iron Skin. I don't know why I haven't yet, but I think if I claim all these guys, I might be able to. So, Iron Skin, we max, and then the rest of these guys will be able to go combat melee damage up, and then... What is it for next one? It's 51 for the next level. Okay. It's not awful. We can... I mean, where's the direction I haven't been yet? A ton. It's the Brutal Tower, the Dregora Center. I haven't really been just due this direction, so let's just go this way. For quite some ways. Okay, check all of you guys out, and then we will hopefully be able to summon our dude. He's alive again. On the road again. Just me and my trusty sidekick, just going crazy with it. You know, as you do. It's that battle tower, and then I know this is back towards where we originally had our place, but... Our current situation looks so much better than before. I also need to get a nice little thumbnail shot, so we gotta go a little bit farther out, I guess, because oh my gosh. But regardless, we got it, and now we can just go back to going on the road again. Oh yeah, that's my original place. Oh my gosh, it looks so pitiful compared to now. I was preparing so much for a time that would never come, because I would never stay there long enough for anything to happen. We could get more brutal coin, or we could get our first brutal coin, I guess. Or try and go for them. I don't know. I know I tried originally to get some, and it failed spectacularly. I know that for certain. But we can always try. That looks like no brutal coins to me. Wait, what I can do... I think I can just keep doing that for the crates. I don't know. Why did you fly directly back into it, dude? What kind of dum-dum are you? Dude, why do you keep flying away from me? Okay, these rocks just do not want to survive, apparently. That's a rock. Okay. What about, does my magnetic work from the axe? The airpede? Arr. Okay. That does not look like a brutal coin to me. But I don't really know what they look like because I haven't seen one yet, I don't think, at least. Regardless, we're still going this way. So let's just head this direction and maybe we get to a new place. There's a ton of wasteland everywhere. Parasite biome everywhere. Nothing wants to let us survive. Everything is just terrifying. It's a gigantic bone. Okay. Let's see. Holy big mountain. You know, there's probably a dragon in there, but I don't really want to go for it yet, so I'm just gonna leave it. But we're hitting another transitional zone over here, and maybe we find something cool. I don't know. What's that down there? Holy generation. What has happened here? What the heck happened here? Crystal Abyss. Okay. Well, this is like a world rend right now, and we're trying to just load chunks and everything's dying and breaking. Okay. Big meteor hit. We're loading new chunks again, so it's going a little slow, which is a bit obnoxious, but I mean, hey. This is, you know, this is relaxing. It's a nice relaxing time. There's another dragon. Why are they always fire dragons? It's like, I have no use for fire dragons. I need lightning, or I want lightning dragons rather, because lightning dragons are cooler. Or, you know, like a normal battle tower would be dope. Gosh, I love 4-hitting any dragon that's not tier 4 or 5. It goes kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Is this finally a biome that's not wasteland? Oh, we're in an actual desert. Okay, that's cool. You'll love to see it. What else is there, really? Nothing. Okay. I mean, other than lag. I mean, I would love to find like another village or something. Little flower area. Wait, that's beautiful actually. The liquid's red though. What is it called? A maple woods. At least it's pretty, you know? At least it's pretty. Regardless, we're gonna have to go, I think, just past it. Because I'm still looking for villages. That's not a village. That's not a village either. That's definitely not a village. I don't actually know where a village would be. Also, we're getting a little dehydrated. Okay, what do I need for the on? Ankh shield. I need the obsidian shield, which is an obsidian skull. And I already have the shield. That's used with that. I need the Ankh charm. I already have forbidden fruit. I already have vitamins. I need a shulker heart from a shulker, and then I also need sunglasses, which I can make, and then I need to kill the dragon for 2 dragon scales, and then get another nether star. That's what I thought, bozo. You stand no chance. I am the Dragon Master. I'm just me on my bird. We do be chilling. It's all good though. Hopefully, I just want to find like a singular nether village. More blue liquid, you'll love to see it. That sound usually indicates lightning dragon. But I don't think it did that time, because I don't... Wait, there's a dragon over here. Hey! You shot my bird! How dare you shoot my bird? I'm a teabag the dragon. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to do. You killed my bird. That's not very chill. Oh, I haven't seen one of you guys in a long, long time. Yeah, bro, insta vanished. That's crazy. I want to see how many hits it takes to kill Rahovart with my bow. Because I think the bow is definitely the stronger weapon. Oh. Yo, you flung your dude. Red versus blue dragon. Which one's tougher? Neither. They both insta-died. Blind spots final. Probably should have taken a thumbnail shot of that, but you know what? It is what it is. Free another... Oh, and it's right next to a village. Okay, well, you know, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Acacia village with a waystone. You'll love to see it. Zed sword. Cool. I don't really think there's much to really do in a village. But having more waystones is definitely a big improvement. How did I just randomly get hit by conductivity? I have like +2 conductivity from anything in my inventory. That is absurd. Regardless, we should be able to summon him again. Nope, not yet. He'll be here any second now. Any second now. 8, 7, 5, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. Come back to me. Hooray! And now we're going off on an adventure yet again. Into the distant future. Far from the distant past. Okay, is this another village, or is it just the tower? Just the tower, okay. A little unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. What kind of dragon is that? Bro really tried, huh? Another electric blue dragon. You'll love to see it. But my dude insta-died, which is really unfortunate, I must say. Because that's not ideal. This biome looks so cool, though. Oh my gosh. Wanna go? Okay, it looks like they're all originating from a point over here. Looking like petals of a flower. Anything cool over here? I mean, there's one of the big air structure. We can get some soul stones from that, actually. That might be a play. Get an Asaku. Oh, this one's actually huge. What? This one's massive. Okay, okay. I mean, might as well check it out. Not much harm, really. Actually, we'll do this next episode, right before we go to the end. I don't really see a need to go too crazy right now. Regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.